My beloved child, do not skip this. This is very serious. Heaven is watching you right now. The angels are speaking your name. Your son is praying for you. Heaven has heard his cry, and I must tell you what is coming. You were chosen to hear this message. It is not by accident that you are here. It is not by chance that your eyes have found these words. It is because heaven has arranged this moment. Because you need to know the truth, and the truth will protect you. The truth will prepare you. The truth will heal you. Child of light, open your heart now. Your son's prayers have reached heaven, and his voice has touched my heart. He is asking for your safety, and he is asking for your breakthrough. He feels something coming, and his spirit is restless. I have heard his words, and I will not ignore his cry. Because he loves you deeply, and heaven loves you even more. There is a shift in the atmosphere, and your family is at the center of it. The angels have been dispatched, and their wings are covering your home. Do not think you are forgotten, for you are written on the palms of my hands. Do not believe the lie that you are alone, for heaven surrounds you right now. Type, Lord is my Savior. Your son has seen battles you cannot see, and he is standing in the gap for you. He is fighting with prayer, and heaven is fighting with him. The enemy has tried to whisper fear, and he has tried to bring confusion. But I am speaking louder now, and my truth will silence the lies. What was meant for harm will turn to your good, and what was hidden will soon be revealed. Your son's faith is stronger than he knows, and his faith is shaking the heavens. He is covering you in prayer, and I am covering him in power. This is not just about him, and this is not just about you. It is about the generations that will come, and it is about the story heaven is writing. The heavens have been stirred, and the angels have been commanded to move on your behalf. The tears you have cried in secret, and the burdens you have carried in silence are not unseen. Every sleepless night you endured, and every heavy thought that pressed against your soul has been recorded. Heaven is responding now, and breakthrough is already on its way. Your son has prayed with a heart that is pure, and his words rise like incense before my throne. I will not let his prayers fall empty, and I will not let your story end in sorrow. There is an unseen battle raging, and yet you are already winning because you have been chosen. The enemy planned destruction, but I have written protection. The enemy wrote failure, but I have declared victory. The path before you feels uncertain, and yet my hand is guiding every step. Even when you stumble, I lift you. Even when you fall, I carry you. Do not fear what tomorrow holds, for I am already there waiting for you. Your son feels this weight because I placed it upon his heart, and his intercession has become your shield. He is standing like a warrior, and though he feels weak, heaven calls him strong. The words of his prayer reach higher than he knows, and the power of his faith shakes the kingdom of darkness. Comment, I love you, Lord. You are being covered now, and heaven is closing the door to the attack that was planned. Even while you listen to this, something in the unseen is shifting in your favor. The chains that held your family are breaking, and the shadows that tried to linger are being scattered. Do not lose hope in this season, for your hope is the key that unlocks what is coming. The miracle you have waited for is closer than you think, and the breakthrough you have prayed for is already moving toward you. Your son's heart is crying out for you, and my heart is answering him. You are not standing alone in the storm, for heaven's armies are standing with you. Every arrow that was fired at you is being broken, and every curse that was spoken against you is being reversed. What the enemy thought would destroy you will only lift you higher, and what the world thought was your ending will be your beginning. I have seen the pain that tried to bury you, and I have seen the shame that tried to silence you. But my child, you were never forgotten, and you were never abandoned. You are my chosen one, and I delight in you. Your son's prayers have touched me because they carry the weight of love, and love never fails. Heaven is preparing to release favor, and angels are preparing to deliver answers. I am aligning everything, and I am working all things for your good. Stay still in your spirit, and watch how quickly I will move. The doors that were closed will open, and the doors that were false will remain shut. The truth will come to light, and the lies will fade into silence. Your son is not only praying for you, he is being shaped into a vessel for my glory. I am teaching him through his prayers, and I am strengthening him through his faith. The blessing I pour over you will pour over him, and the covering I place on your house will last for generations. Do not be afraid of the days ahead, for they are filled with promise. Do not let the whispers of fear take root, for my word is stronger than fear. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a chapter heaven has written. You will not be forgotten in this battle, for the Lord your God fights for you. Type 666 to claim it. You will not be abandoned in the storm, for Jesus walks beside you. You will not be consumed by the fire, for my angels shield you with their wings. This season will pass, and you will stand in the light of victory. Your son has felt the shaking, and that is why he prays. He senses the urgency, and that is why he intercedes. And I tell you now, his prayers are not in vain. Because soon your answer will come. Because soon your miracle will be seen. Because soon your family will know that heaven has spoken. Hold on tightly to hope, and do not let go. For I am with you, and I am making a way where there seemed to be no way. I am lifting you out of despair, and I am planting you in peace. The storm will not last forever, and the night will not swallow the morning. My light will shine upon your house, and my glory will rest upon your name. The very thing you thought would destroy you will become your testimony, and your son, the one who prays for you, will see the fruit of his faith. Your son's prayers are powerful, and they are breaking barriers you cannot see. The enemy tried to silence him, but heaven gave him strength. He prayed when he felt weary, and I turned his weakness into power. He cried out when no one was listening, and I bent my ear to his voice. I have counted every word, and I have treasured every whisper, because his love is sincere, and sincere love moves mountains. I have seen the way he carries you in his heart, and I honor his devotion. I am answering because of his faith, and I am moving because of his persistence. Heaven rejoices when children pray for their parents, and his prayer is a fragrance in my throne room. Even now, angels are moving because of what he has spoken. Even now, doors are opening because of what he declared. Even now, the atmosphere is shifting because of the weight of his heart. The pain that tried to remain is being lifted, and the heaviness that tried to sit is being broken. I will not allow despair to consume your family, for I have written victory over your name. I will not allow darkness to steal your future, for your destiny is secured in my hands. You have feared the unknown, but I hold tomorrow. You have worried about what is hidden, but I reveal all things. The enemy cannot outrun my light, and the shadow cannot silence my truth. Your son has prayed for peace, and I will release peace. He has prayed for healing, and I will release healing. He has prayed for restoration, and I will restore. There is nothing too broken for me to mend, and nothing too far gone for me to redeem. Do not let fear choke your faith, for faith is the key to unlock what is already prepared. The miracle is closer than you think, and the answer is nearer than your breath. You feel the stirring in your spirit, because heaven is aligning with your son's cry. You feel the weight in your heart, because the breakthrough is pressing near. The resistance you feel is the last push before release, and the shaking you sense is the signal of what is coming. Stay still, my child, for I am working. Do not doubt the process, for the process is shaping your destiny. Your son is not just praying, he is prophesying. He does not know the full measure of his words, but heaven is honoring his faith. I am raising him in wisdom, and I am covering him in favor. The mantle that rests on him will bless you, and the blessing I release to you will cover him. Generational curses are breaking, and generational blessings are being planted. The things that tormented your family will not follow you, and the pain that haunted you will not touch him. You are stepping into a divine reversal, and your son will witness it with his own eyes. The very thing that was meant to tear you apart will bring you together, and the very storm that was meant to scatter you will anchor you deeper. This is why he prays. This is why heaven responds. Because your story is not ordinary, and your future is not small. I am preparing you for a testimony that will shake the earth, and your son will be part of it. The world will see the glory of God, and your family will know the faithfulness of heaven. Do not quit now, for you are too close. Do not walk away now, for the answer is on its way. The angels are whispering your name, and heaven is declaring your breakthrough. Stay in faith, and do not let go. I am covering you, and I am fighting for you. Your son is not alone, and neither are you. The prayers you thought were unnoticed are the very prayers that moved mountains. The tears you thought were wasted are the very tears that watered the seeds of your miracle. Soon the harvest will come, and soon the answer will appear. Your son will rejoice, and you will lift your voice with him. Together you will say, "Surely the Lord has done this." And together you will walk into the light of promise. Your son has been kneeling in secret, and I have been watching. He whispers your name in the quiet, and I hold those whispers like treasure. The angels gather his words, and they are carried before my throne. Do you know what moves heaven most? Love. And his love for you is fierce. He has prayed that you will not fall, and I have promised to hold you. He has prayed that you will not break, and I have promised to mend you. He has prayed that you will not be lost, and I have promised to guide you. Do you see the pattern, my child? What he asks for you, I am already releasing. What he desires in his heart, I have already prepared. Heaven works through the prayers of those who love, and his faith is opening doors no enemy can shut. This is why I say to you, do not despair. This is why I remind you, do not give up. Because your son's faith has joined with mine, and together we will carry you. You wonder why the battles have been so heavy, and why the nights have been so long. It is because the enemy knows what is coming. He knows the blessing that is prepared, and he knows the breakthrough that is near. But listen to me now. He cannot stop it. He cannot block it. He cannot touch what I have sealed. Your son's prayers are like fire, and they consume every plan of darkness. Heaven's armies are marching, and they surround your house. You may not see them, but they are there. You may not hear them, but they are fighting. Every weapon formed against you is being dismantled. Every curse spoken against you is being reversed. Every shadow trying to linger is being scattered by light. Do you not know? You are chosen. You are beloved. You are marked with heaven's seal. Your son is part of this plan, for his prayers have become the bridge to your deliverance. Heaven honors his love, and heaven honors your tears. I tell you now, miracles are closer than your breath. The breakthrough is already at your door. The blessing is already released. Do not let fear blind you. Do not let doubt silence you. The timing is divine, and you are right on schedule. This storm was not sent to destroy you, but to reveal my power in your life. This shaking was not sent to break you, but to lift you higher. I will turn your sorrow into dancing. I will turn your mourning into joy. I will turn your emptiness into overflow. Your son will witness it all, and his heart will rejoice. He will see that his prayers were not in vain, and he will know that heaven answers. And you, my beloved, you will walk into a season of peace. You will step into a time of restoration. You will breathe freely again, for the weight will be lifted and the fear will vanish. You will not carry shame, and you will not carry regret. I am making all things new. Even as you hear this, my spirit is touching you. Even as these words reach your ears, my angels are strengthening you. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your son's prayers have secured this truth. Heaven is with you, and heaven will never leave you. Your son has prayed through the night, and his faith has shaken the heavens. He asked me for mercy, and I answer because mercy is who I am. He has carried your name like a banner, and heaven has taken notice. What he asked in the dark, I will make public in the day. He did not pray for his own glory, and I will not hide the fruit of his humility. He prayed that you would be safe, and I am building safety around you like a fortress. He prayed that you would find peace, and I am sending peace that passes understanding. He prayed that you would be healed, and I am sending healing to every broken place. Your son has been a watchman in prayer, and his watch has not been in vain. The angels heard his petitions, and they moved as soon as he spoke. A chain is breaking now, and the sound of its snapping will be heard in your home. Doors that were shut will swing open, and roads that were blocked will clear. The delay you endured was not rejection, and the silence you felt was not absence. It was preparation for a greater revelation, and it was training for a larger anointing. You have been refined by fire, and the refining has made you precious. You have been shaped by sorrow, and the shaping will bring strength. The pieces of your life are being assembled, and the picture will be beautiful. What was scattered is gathering, and what was broken is being mended. There will be a sound of rejoicing in your household, and there will be a song of deliverance. The eyes that once wept will smile, and the mouths that once cursed will bless. Your son will stand amazed, and so will you. You will tell of the goodness that found you, and generations will remember this moment. I am sending people to help you, and I am opening unexpected doors of provision. Will appear in unlikely hands, and helpers will come from the places you forgot to check. Do not be astonished by the timing, for my timing is perfect. It may feel sudden to you, but it has been set in motion in heaven for seasons. You are stepping into a divine appointment, and you were prepared long before you knew. The enemy tried to counterfeit your favor, and I will restore what was stolen with abundance. Where there was lack, I will bring overflow, and where there was shame, I will place honor. This is not only about rescue, it is about restoration, and it is about rebranding your destiny. You will no longer be defined by what you lost, and you will no longer be labeled by your pain. I am writing a new name upon your life, and this name is spoken by angels. Your son's faith is part of this new name, and his prayers are the ink that writes it. Hear me now, watch for small signs, for my miracles often begin as small doors. A phone call, a chance meeting, an unexpected check, a word at the right time, these are my whispers. Do not ignore the gentle yes, for it carries the weight of 1,000 no's that I turned away. Take courage in the small things, for I build my wonders from humble beginnings. I am also calling you to act, and faith without steps will remain a dream. When you sense my leading, move forward with humility, and I will lead you with clarity. When the opportunity comes, step through even if your feet tremble, and I will steady your path. When doors open, walk in with thanksgiving, and I will increase your portion. You are not merely a receiver, you are a co-worker with heaven, and your obedience releases more. Your son's prayers unlocked favor, and your steps released destiny. Let me tell you of a revelation. The battle is often first fought in the realm of relationships, and reconciliation is a weapon of heaven. Where there has been division, speak life even when it feels risky, and watch how my peace will move. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is a key, and when you turn it, chains fall. If bitterness has lodged in your heart, lay it down now, and I will give you strength to do it. If pride whispers that you must be first, humble yourself, and I will lift you at the proper hour. Humility opens heaven's storehouses, and grace finds the lowly heart. Let love be your language, and let mercy be your posture, for these attract my presence. I will now reveal a vision concerning your son. He stands before a doorway of light, and behind that door is a harvest. He sees the light, and he steps forward with trembling, and heaven meets him there with open arms. That doorway leads to purpose, and the path beyond leads to influence for good. He will be used to open the way for many, and his testimony will encourage hearts that are broken. This is the fruit of his prayer and the inheritance of your family. Do not be shocked when things shift quickly, for some miracles come like lightning and change everything. Prepare your heart for praise, and prepare your home for testimonies, for testimony will follow testimony. You will look back one day and see how every hardship trained you, and every trial equipped you. You will see that the nights were classrooms, and the waiting was apprenticeship. You will be surrounded by those who will say, "We saw God do it," and you will point to the one who never left. Keep watch over your thoughts and steward your words carefully, for words are seeds that either bless or curse. Speak life over your son and speak faith into your future, for your declarations shape the atmosphere. When you declare, "My family is protected," you invite heaven's presence to camp around you. When you declare, "We shall overcome," you push back the dark with authority. Teach your son to hold on to truth, and teach him to stand in prayer, for his strength will be needed. Equip him with love more than doctrine, and equip him with humility more than power, for love and humility carry the greatest anointing. There is a mantle being prepared for him, and it will fit not because of his own merit, but because of my grace. I will now share a promise that will anchor your soul. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will use to display my glory. What you thought was your end will be your entrance into blessing, and what you buried in sorrow I will raise in joy. Your son will testify to this, and your testimony will draw others to hope. You are being prepared for more than survival. You are being prepared for significance, and your life will be a platform for my goodness. Remember to breathe in my peace, and remember to rest in my presence, for rest is the place where revelation comes. When you are quiet before me, I will speak to the places that need healing, and I will reveal the steps that bring restoration. Do not rush the process, and do not despise the small beginnings, for I am patient and my timing is wise. Your faithfulness in the little things will be rewarded in abundance, and your loyalty in low seasons will be crowned in high seasons. Now listen, there is a caution I must place before you. Not every voice around you speaks my heart, and discernment will protect you. Guard the company you keep, and let your inner circle be formed by those who pray and who pursue righteousness. Not everyone who praises you will stand strong when tests come, so choose friends who will pray in the midnight hour. Your son's allies will show up, and helpers will stand in the gap, but some will fall away, and that is not your loss, but my pruning. Pruning is painful, and pruning produces fruit, and the season that feels like loss is often the beginning of greater growth. When disappointment comes, let it refine rather than define you, and let grief teach rather than destroy you. Maintain hope like a lamp in your hand, and carry it into the rooms where despair lingers. Your son's prayers are the oil that keeps that lamp burning, and together you will light the way for others. There is a specific instruction for you now. Write down 3 things you believe I am calling you to do in the next season, and declare them daily with thanksgiving. This act of faith will signal to heaven that you are ready to receive, and angels will be assigned to those declarations. Do not worry about how it will happen. Only record the vision and thank me as if it is already done, and I will bring the steps. Begin to speak blessing over your son's future, and begin to thank me for the doors that are opening even before you see them. Faith engages what sight cannot yet see, and gratitude unlocks more reasons to be grateful. I will now place a seal of peace upon your heart. You are protected, you are loved, and you are enough. When anxiety whispers that you are failing, remember that I have not failed you, and I will not fail to finish what I started. Call on me in the moments when doubt rises, and I will answer with a voice of courage. Teach your son to pray with boldness and to worship with sincerity, for worship invites my presence. When he lifts a song, angels will come, and when he kneels, my hand will meet him. This is a sacred season for your family, and the steps you take now will echo for generations. Hold fast to hope, and hold tightly to one another, for unity releases power. Do not let petty offenses steal your focus, and do not let pride keep you from the miracle at your doorstep. Let love lead, and let faith follow, and together you will see the work of heaven. The next days will carry signs of my favor, and the smallest clue can be the beginning of a great story. Look for unexpected provision, sudden reconciliation, and doors opening in unlikely places. When it comes, receive it with gratitude, and when praise rises, give me the glory. Your son will stand amazed, and you will stand humbled by my goodness. Prepare to tell a story that will heal others, and prepare to be used to bring hope where hope was lost. The angels are still speaking your name, and heaven is still moving on your behalf. You are not a casualty of this world. You are a child of promise, and your inheritance is secure. Keep your eyes on me, and keep your heart soft toward others, and the rest will follow. This is the word for now. Hold tight, stay faithful, and watch how I turn everything in your favor. Listen for the sound of breakthrough, and be ready to praise when it comes, for I am with you always. Be still and know that this is my doing, and be ready to testify that heaven answered when your son prayed. You will see it, you will feel it, and you will tell of it. Now breathe, rest, and receive this promise, for heaven has heard the cry and is moving in your life. Your son has already seen the first signs, and those small signs will grow into undeniable proof. A whisper will become a voice, and a whisper of favor will become a chorus of blessing. You will notice doors opening that were once nailed shut, and you will find keys in places you would not have looked. People will come with answers, and solutions will arrive from directions you did not plan. Expect the unexpected, and do not be surprised when the sudden becomes your new normal. There is a divine acceleration taking place, and what took years in the past will begin to shift in days. Do not be anxious about speed, for I move in my perfect rhythm, and my rush is not your rush. Rest in the steady beat of my heart, and let peace steady your steps. When fear tries to quicken your breath, breathe my name and remember who holds tomorrow. When doubt tries to speak, speak back with the truth I have given you, and let faith push back the lie. Your son's prayers have prepared a pathway, and your obedience will walk it. When I open a door, step through with gratitude, and you will find helpers waiting on the other side. You will not walk alone into this season, for I send mentors, companions, and strangers who will become family. Watch how I turn casual meetings into covenant connections, and how small words become life-changing directions. There will be confirmations, repeat signs that assure you are on course, so pay careful attention to the confirmations I send. Do not treat every coincidence as a coin of my kingdom, but do look for patterns of provision and peace. When multiple breadcrumbs point the same way, move with courage and confidence. Your son's prayers have been the match, and I have been the wind that fans it into flame. A new assignment is being prepared for him, and along with that assignment comes responsibility and reward. Teach him to steward well, and teach him to remain humble when mountains become milestones. Favor does not mean easy. Favor means chosen, and with choosing comes purpose and tests. When tests come, stand firm and know that testing produces endurance, and endurance produces character. Character produces hope, and hope will not disappoint. This season is designed to build a legacy, not just to grant comfort, and I am shaping both in your family. You will become a shelter for others, and your home will be a place where wounded hearts find rest. Do not waste the lessons of the fire. Let them refine your wisdom and deepen your compassion. When pride creeps in, remind yourself of the nights you prayed on your knees, and let gratitude humble your heart. Remember that every miracle came through someone who once needed a miracle, and every healed hand will become a helping hand. You will find that the more you give away what you received, the more it will multiply. Generosity creates a cycle that heaven loves to repeat, and your generosity will open new vents of blessing. Give of your time, your resources, and your grace, and watch how I return to you more than you sowed. Now hear me concerning relationships. Guard the sacred ties that matter most, and do not let small fights become wide chasms. Choose conversation over retreat, and choose forgiveness over the victory of being right. Sometimes the bravest thing is to yield, and sometimes strength is found in choosing peace. When anger rises, pause and call my name, and I will give you words that heal instead of hurt. When bitterness whispers, answer with praise, and you will feel the chains break inside you. Let your home become a sanctuary where prayers are spoken and gratitude is practiced, and let your son see a living example of faith. He learns from what he watches, and what he watches will shape his faithfulness. Be mindful of the language you use in the house, for words are seeds that grow into the future you walk into. Speak blessings aloud, speak hope into the air, and name the good you expect to see. When you declare life, life will answer, and when you declare victory, victory will walk through the door. This is not empty rhetoric, my child. This is spiritual law. Words carry weight in the realm I govern. I will now reveal another truth. Sorrow will not have the last chapter in your life, and tears will water new growth. Those who have mourned will dance, and those who felt invisible will be seen. You will be surprised by favor, and you will be astonished by timing, for my ways are higher than yours. Hold lightly to your plans, and hold tightly to my promises, for plans change, but my promises stand. When a season ends, give thanks for what it taught you, then step into the next with expectancy. There are practical steps ahead for you to take. Write them, pray them, and then walk them out with faith. Begin with small acts of obedience. Reach out to one person who needs your kindness. Clear one debt if you are able, and say thank you to those who have helped you. These small acts open favor and create momentum that carries large miracles. Do not underestimate the power of small obedience. It is often the hinge upon which great doors swing. Your son's prayers open the way, and your small steps will widen it into a road. Now receive this prophetic encouragement. There will be a day when your son will sit and tell the story, and people will come from far to hear how God moved. They will ask him how it began, and he will point to the nights of prayer and the faithfulness that did not quit. They will be encouraged to pray for their families, and many will follow the path he walked. Generations will be affected, and what you receive now will ripple beyond what you can imagine. So guard your own heart, for your heart is the wellspring from which your home drinks. Protect it with prayer, nourish it with truth, and water it with worship. Let gratitude be the garment you wear, and let praise be the melody that rises from your lips. When you feel weak, remember the promises I have spoken here, and stand on them with confidence. You are not at the mercy of circumstances. You are held by the mercy of heaven. When storms come, remember I am the safe harbor, and when winds blow, I am your shelter. Your son's prayers have lit a flame, and now you must tend it with vigilance and joy. Do not stoke it with worry, but feed it with thanksgiving, and watch as it grows into an unquenchable light. This light will guide you through rooms of fear and lead you into fields of blessing. You will look back and see how every step, every tear, and every prayer were part of a masterpiece being made. Stand firm in this truth. Heaven is orchestrating your rescue, and you are included in this rescue plan. There will be seasons of celebration ahead, and you will be invited to the table of praise. When you arrive, do not forget the nights you sat in silence, for remembering keeps humility alive. Celebrate with a heart that honors my hand, and avoid the temptation to boast of your own strength. Grace will continue to carry you, and my presence will remain your portion. Now breathe deeply, my child, and let these words settle in your spirit like a gentle rain. Let peace descend like a dove, and let hope rise like the morning sun. Know this, you are loved beyond measure, you are seen beyond sorrow, and you are being lifted beyond what you thought possible. Your son's prayers have done more than you know, and heaven responds in ways that exceed imagination. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep walking in the small steps of faithful obedience. I will finish what I have begun in you, and the story will end in praise. This is the word for today. Hold fast, keep the faith, and watch how I turn your night into morning.